Hey, this is Jess Margera from CKY. You're listening to the Vulgar Display of Podcast.
Hi, and welcome to the Vulgar Display of Podcast, live from the Barn Studio. You got the Mox, Dale, Brett, and Teener up in the house in the studio right now and via Zoom right now while he's driving his car. He's a man that can do two things at once. We have Jess Margera of CKY. Jess, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me, guys.
Where are you headed to? We're in the car going somewhere.
Yeah, I just picked up my son from school. Say what's up, London.
What's up?
What up?
Hey.
That's awesome.
Yeah, when I'm not on tour, I'm an Uber driver for my 4 kids.
Absolutely.
I understand that. We are big fans here, and we're really excited. We got some new CKY to talk about. We got the brand new single, Can't Stop Running, and I hear that maybe there's going to be some more released eventually, but new CKY in almost 10 years. So tell us about Can't Stop Running.
Yeah, there is a ton of songs coming soon, but yeah, that's the first one we went with. And it was like during the COVID lockdown, I didn't see Chad for almost 2 years. we left a tour with the Wild Hearts right before the lockdown, and I didn't know, like, at the end of the tour, like, I wouldn't see him for 2 years. So then finally, when things got better, he's in Nashville, I'm in Philly, so he flew up, and I'm not kidding you, he had over 100 songs.
Wow.
Because during the lockdown, like, to keep from going insane, he just wrote a song every day.
So he had a good COVID.
Yeah, exactly. And he it was overwhelming. I'm like, I don't even know where to start. So it just got to the point where he's like, just say a day. And I'm like, I don't know, April 12th. And then we worked on April 12th. And so out of the 100 songs, I probably put drums on about 20 of them so far.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this one, I mean, it sounds like classic CKY to me. It's a big rock riff with these driving drums and a catchy chorus. You know, it reminds me a little bit of a throwback to you guys and what made you guys so popular from the early days. Do you get that sense too?
It's funny because, I felt like this needed to be first because that riff is like, you could tell it's CKY from 10 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, man, people need to hear this one first. But all the songs are so all over the place. It's fun, man. It's kind of like our first record. Like, you know, it almost sounds like 10 bands. Each song is completely different. And that's kind of how this new batch of music is.
How you guys released this is so unique too, because zero warning.
I had no clue, man.
Big secret.
No teasers.
Of all people, I would know.
Yeah.
To him going, what is this? A new song?
Yeah, I mean, I think people's attention spans are really low, mine included these days. So you kind of just, if you're like, hey, new song coming out in 2 weeks, people are already forget. So just hit them with it immediately.
Yeah. Any set time on like album release when you guys will do the complete the whole album?
So we're gonna drop a video for Can't Stop Running, I think, on Halloween.
Hell
And
yeah.
then the second single, which is like, I think the second one's gonna be this one tune that's like heavy as balls. Heavier than
Great song
Godzilla's
title.
balls.
Yeah.
It's like doom metal almost.
Nice.
And that'll probably drop in November, December is my guess.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you guys have always pulled from a lot of different influences, and metal being one of them. I know that you guys are metalhead, you like punk, you know, and I think you can hear that in your music, but always, you know, with this song specifically, like I said, it's a big catchy hook to it too. So it catches your ears, and even your most popular songs have that catchiness where the listener wants to come back to it. How much do you think that plays into your sound?
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing I liked about the Can't Stop Running. It's like, it's familiar, like I said, but it sounds like it has a new paint job somehow. I guess we're just older and wiser. But yeah, I kind of don't ever want to repeat myself. And I'm sure Chad feels similar, but yeah, it's cool when you know it's us, you know, that's like a big deal. like, typo negative or something. You're like, it's
You got
typo
a signature
negative.
sound. People
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
recognize immediately.
Yeah. As soon as you
It's
press
not
play.
easy. There's a few bands that did it. Primus, it's Primus immediately, like just bands like that. So, yeah, I kind of like that aspect of it where it's just, it's CKY right off the bat without even having to look at your phone.
Yeah.
You've also brought in Mike Leone, which, and he's a part of and been a part of a lot of different things. He was in SoFly, I think, for a number of years, Cavalera, and still in Igor, which is a band that's getting a lot of acclaim right now. How is his presence in the band?
Oh, man.
What's influenced it?
Yeah, dude. He showed me some of that Igor stuff. His first gig was at Warped Tour with us. And yeah, he played me some of that. I never heard of Igor before, but I was like, this is amazing, dude. See you, man. Yeah.
He didn't even tip you.
Yeah.
He'll pay for it in chores.
So how did that conversation come about to have him jump on the lineup?
He's been like a big CKY fan for a long time. Like he was like on the message boards back in the old days.
Well, ask CKY.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on all that. And it's funny, he just texted me the other day a picture of oh shit, sorry. I just had to pull out on some dude.
I usually don't.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, he sent me a picture of at Best Buy the day Answer Can Be Found came out. We did like a record signing thing, and it's funny to see like young Mike Leone with his Answer Can Be Found CD.
Funny.
I didn't even know he played bass, but Chad was telling me like Chad is very active with all the fans and the diehards, like the Alliance we call them. So he interacts with them a lot, and he's known of Mike for a while, and then he kind of schooled me like, dude, he played with Cavalera, he was in this band Havoc, he was in and now he's in Igor, and yeah, he makes my job easy, man. He's like solid, probably the most solid bass player we've had, which at this point we've become like the Spinal Tap of bass players. They just spontaneously combust.
Yeah.
Is your Wikipedia page, is it accurate on the listing of all the bass players, or do we need to update it, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, it's just funny, like, we started out, our first bass player like, on Warped Tour 99 was this dude that I run into from time to time around town because he's like a real estate agent now.
Who was it, Brittany?
And then Vern was our second bass player, and we just had him back for a couple gigs. He played a Download Festival and the Tool gig in Punta Cana. He's like, dude, I haven't picked up a bass in like 10 years. And he got back on stage, and it was like he brought it, man.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was like maybe 2 songs he had to like, really go over, but it was like no time had passed. Like he knew most of the tunes like right away.
So, Jess, I got a random question for you.
Hit me.
All right, we're gonna go back to like '96. What can you tell me about that B and Tracy scatting?
Whoa, are you from Westchester?
I've been there a couple times.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude. So the B thing, when we tied it to a string,
Right.
is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who said it. I don't know if it's Deco or Bam or you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like we were down there swarming around, like having a Tracy scatting attack or something like that.
And he's like, yeah, if we just freeze a bee for 5 minutes, it doesn't die, but its wings freeze, and then you can tie a leash around it. And, it's like the most insane sentence ever. But, of course, we had to try it, and it totally worked.
The most insane sentence ever, but let's try it.
Yeah. And then Tracy Scatting was this chick that went to school with us. And it's not funny, but she was kind of a bitch to us all, so it was a little bit funny. But she had some like reaction to something, and she fell over in class and started wigging out about something. And thank God she was okay. But of course, our sick sense of humor. Uh, we
Yeah.
well, Tico mostly had to make a joke about it.
Yeah, so I've been laughing about that since 2K came out. So
Yeah. I love how we just would say inside jokes and assume the rest of the world would understand what we were talking
yeah, hey, now I got my answer.
Yeah. Waited all
Yeah.
this time.
Man, that's funny. I haven't watched the CKY videos in a long while, but my kids just kind of discovered it. And I just got remasters like Joe France and a couple of people, Zara, Starcat, and all them did like remasters. And we filmed with like crappy DV cameras, and
That's
it's impressive. They made it look like HD, like really good.
Oh, right on.
Mhm.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll pop up at some point. But like everything in the CKY world, there's a million hurdles.
True.
How's the family doing?
Good. I'm trying to talk my parents into going to the London show coming up,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they're like approaching 70 and they hate traveling that far.
So you're like, let's travel across the world.
Yeah, I mean, they've been wanting to get back to Europe. I don't think they've been over there since the Viva La Bam season where they filmed over there because Bam's neighbor like banished them from filming,
Wonder
which
why.
really bit him in the ass because that same dude who made the township like passed the thing like no filming. M. Night Shyamalan went to that dude like a month after that law passed and wanted to pay the guy like so much money for a location fee for that movie The Happening, I think it was.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, awesome." And like
A dick.
yeah, the county people had to be like, "Yo, this is like a two-way street, bro."
Right.
Yeah.
So he
We
just
can have
like
fun.
he just bit himself in the ass.
Man.
It just shows you money talks.
Yeah.
And it seems like Bam's doing really well now. I mean, just from an outsider's perspective, following him on social media, seems like he's doing really well.
Yeah, man, it's good to see him skating again. Like,
Mm-hmm.
when he was like really bad with the booze and everything, he couldn't skate much anymore. But yeah, dude, like I've seen him bust tricks. I feel like lately that he couldn't do in his heyday. It's pretty cool to see that,
For sure.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you guys are so sort of intertwined with skateboard culture and, 96 being huge on the Tony Hawk soundtrack. What do you remember about, I guess, maybe writing that or recording that or specifically that time frame?
Yeah, I remember we were demoing songs, and then the whole band worked at UPS, right? So as soon as I heard that riff, we all had to call out of work, which didn't go over well because I was like, "Yo, we're demoing this right now," and we had to be at work in like 30 minutes. So I remember going to a payphone so they couldn't trace the call. And calling out of work for all three of us.
You're like the
I
dad.
made up some bullshit story like our car broke down. We were coming back from, the recording studio, and our car broke down in Trenton or something.
You're stuck in Trenton, New Jersey.
Yeah, a bunch of people like, I had 1 day delivery. This is bullshit.
Yeah, just far enough away that it's like, yo, we can't get to work.
That's some Ferris Bueller shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
100%. I love that story. That's awesome.
And hey, that was the best reason ever to call out of work.
You made the right choice for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, I have to ask you, obviously being a metal and a rock fan, we had some pretty big losses these last couple months. We lost Ozzy and Ace Frehley of Kiss. And what do those bands, Sabbath and Kiss, what do those bands mean to you?
Man, I just remember doing Conan or one of those late night shows. and we were the music guest, and Ozzy was like the guest. And you know, Conan or whoever held up our album cover, and Ozzy looked at the logo and was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?"
Yeah. That's
I
not
was
similar
like,
at
"Oh
all.
man, we're getting a call from Sharon Osbourne tomorrow." But luckily, I'm sure Ozzy forgot about it as soon as he left the building.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, what a great dude. Like, you know, I only met him that one time, or maybe one other awards thing or something, and he was just always such a humble, cool dude. And yeah, I mean, he started it. None of us would be doing this without him, I don't think. And yeah, I mean, dude, it's been a rough year for that, like you said. Brent Hines, what a awesome dude he was. And yeah, we were lucky enough to have him do a solo on our last record. And he did one on the new stuff too. Hopefully that'll come out.
Yeah, and you guys are close with the Mastodon guys, right?
Yeah, mostly Brent. You know, Brent was the type of dude, if my car broke down in Atlanta, I'd call him to come get me, and if he broke down in Philly, he'd call me to come get him.
Well, the way he lived his life too, I think, kind of fits into what you guys are known for anyway. I'm not sure if it's still the case, but at one point it maybe was.
It's really funny because the first time I met Brett was on the Soundwave Festival in Australia, and he just comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, yeah, are you in that CKY band?" I'm like, yeah. He's like, "Yeah, I heard you guys were dicks." And I was like, "Dude, I heard you're a fucking maniac." And he was like, "Well, you seem cool to me." And I was like, "You seem cool to me." And then we went drinking like every night of the tour.
Did we just become best friends?
Just as like we're fun dicks, okay?
Yeah, right. Get it right, mister.
He's just that dude, you know, brass tacks.
Yeah, straight to it. Love
Like that was his like intro. I heard you guys were dicks.
it. Not my name is.
We
It's
were.
like, hey, here's some dicks.
We've mellowed out now that we're old. We're chill with everybody now.
Yeah.
We had that punk rock attitude. It's us against the world, you know, when we started.
Hell
And
yeah.
a chip on our shoulder because the music industry had nothing to do with our success. So
Yeah, you
we
did
just
everything on your own.
fucked with them every chance we got.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's funny. Like, you know, there was like a bidding war between all these major labels because no band has ever sold, you know, whatever it is, 50,000 CDs and not been in record stores. They're like, what? They sold 50,000 albums in skate shops and surf shops?
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
the
Like,
hell
what
yes,
even
we
is
did.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they never heard of anything like that. So it worked out. But yeah, we had a us against the world attitude for a long time. And now I kind of respect anyone that does music as their job because it ain't easy.
And it's changed so much in the last 20 years. Have you had to do anything different? I know you guys still do, you know, your own producing and your own mixing and so much DIY. You know, do you have to kind of change how you do things as far as like the business aspect of it?
Well, the weirdest thing to get used to is like when we first started doing this, you put out a record and then you went on tour to sell more albums. And now you make an album so you can go on tour.
Yeah.
It's done a complete 180.
What do you like the most about it? Do you like the live show? Do you like the creative of writing the songs? Do you like the studio? It seems like that when we talk to musicians and guys in bands, they always typically lean one way or the other. Is there a favorite aspect that you have of creating?
Going to the studio is definitely the office part of it. Like it's usually it can be fun sometimes, but that feels like the work part of it. I like touring mostly, and I like playing to new audiences. You know, like we just got to play Poland and a bunch of places we never played before, and that makes it exciting. You know, to go places you never been and have to win them over. That's why I still do this.
Yeah, or over half that crowd's just been waiting for you to come to their area, and now they're super excited.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Like, I have no idea why we avoided Poland and a bunch of these countries for 20 whatever years it's been. But yeah, like you said, like there's people like I've been waiting for a CKY show for 15 years, you know?
Yeah.
Where do you say is your best audiences? Where are you received the best at? Is it overseas?
Yeah, Australia and UK have always been strong. America's always so random, you know? Like right now, Chicago and Portland, like you know, it's funny when you've been doing this a while. It's like, you know, Seattle would always kill, and then Portland was kind of meh, and then, you know, now Portland kills and Seattle was kind of meh. It's like it's always different every tour, it seems like.
Yeah, and I want to say, so we're in the St. Louis area, and I think you came through maybe a year or so ago at Pops.
Oh man, I love Pops.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, one of our highlight venues that a lot of bands come through and play, and then there's some extra hours stuff that people used to partake in, which I don't know if they still do anymore. But yeah, Pops always, you know, St. Louis loves CKY. I hope you feel that.
Hell yeah, man! I love going there, and one of my favorite bands wrote a song about Margera, and it's pretty great. It's like, you know, the only place in America that I know of that there's a 24-hour rock club surrounded by 3 strip clubs and off-track betting and like a diner, and that's the town.
It's like Missouri
How do you
Sin City.
not love that?
How can you not love that?
I'm kind of in the part of town that's like in the sticks now.
Okay. well, we can wrap it up, no problem.
Right on. Well, thanks for having me, guys. It's been
Yes.
been a fun talk
Take
during
us
my
on a
drive.
Yeah.
Thanks for making my drive interesting.
CKY, brand new single, Can't Stop Running, out now. Video coming soon. Jess Margera from CKY on the Vulgar Display of Podcast, live from the Barn Studio via Zoom and his car. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right.
We'll
Good
catch
to
you
see
next
you.
time.
Let's
See you,
do this
Jess.
again when the next. You gotta
Yeah.
have me back when the new song comes out.
Anytime.
All right, promise.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Good talking to you.
All right. Peace.
Take it easy.